What's going on, y'all? My name is Kaj. Welcome back to another video. We have had season 9 for a little bit now. It's been a week and about a week and a half, somewhere around there. And I made a TikTok basically doing a tier list of legend and guns, but I didn't really explain much because, you know, TikTok is a minute or less. So I just want to do it again. This is going to be legends first, and then I'll reset it and then do the guns after that. All the extra stuff is from my everything list. If you saw that video, it's kind of old, but yeah, I'm just gonna redo everything right now. So straight into it. Bangalore, I mean, she's been in B tier since she came out. She's had no changes. Her smoke is weird right now. They said they buffed it, but I can still see through it. It's weird, but I mean, one of the best passives. You can outstrafe anybody when you're getting shot at for Bangalore. Her ult can clear people off high ground. The smoke, you put it either on the enemy team or in between you and them, and they don't have a line of sight on you anymore unless they have a button on, of course, something like that. But yeah, she's great for getting in and out of situations, but getting the entire team out if they're close. So I think she's B tier because she's not like, I'm not taking Bangalore like surefire every game. I mean, I main her, so obviously I would, but I mean, like, if I'm just a list of legends, no mains, I'm just like, if I'm taking 3 people, she's not going to get picked that often. So that's why she's in B tier, and she's good, but she's not going to be up here. Bloodhound is S tier. I mean, there's not much explaining to do about it. It's passive. You can track people down. You know people are close by based off the time it gives you from when they step there. You have literal wall hacks with the scans. When you ult, your eyes turn into digi threats, and you get your scans faster, so you have more wall hacks. I mean, scan beacons for next ring. Like, it's just, you can't go wrong with a Bloodhound on your team. Caustic, to me, he's B tier. The gas nerf hit him pretty hard, so it's like he's still good for defending, but like, if you know how much if you know where the gas is in a room, you can jump through it. Like, it's only gonna hit you for, if you're in it for like a few seconds, it'll hit you like 5 to 15 damage, and if you're beaming, like, that's not gonna matter. You're just gonna win the fight regardless, especially if you catch the Caustic off guard. But yeah, again, not essential, so he's not going to be an A or S tier. Crypto, I think he's A tier. The reason he's not an S tier because he has such a low floor, but also a very high ceiling. So it's like, you can run into terrible cryptos, or you can run into really good ones. People who know how to use their drone, people who know not to sit in the drone during the fight, people know how to place it for ult use. Like you put it like under a bridge or something where they can't shoot it. You run in, you pop it, they're cracked, and you're already on top of them to finish the fight. It's just like, it takes map knowledge and situational awareness to use crypto, and that's a lot of things that people don't have. And I mean, in ranked, he shines more in ranked than in pubs because obviously you're trying to get more info, and he can scan and res people from his drone without him even being there, so it's also very good. Fuse is D tier. He's still basically the same. He has one little grenade extra, but he was D tier when he came out last season. He's D tier now. Gibby, Gibraltar. I mean, they took his fast res away, or not the fast res, fast heals inside the dome, but excuse me, the dome is still very good. I mean, you can literally res someone faster than Lifeline can. Obviously, Lifeline can res 2 people at once, which is why when we get to her, you'll see where she's at. I moved her up. But yeah, the arm shield, I mean, it's a free extra 50 damage you have to do to him, on top of the fact that he has fortified, same as Caustic does. Forgot to mention that. That's 15% less damage, so you gotta put a lot of bullets into him. Shotguns, they work on him, but they don't work great, because I mean, if you hit that arm shield, it's whew. Yeah, but I got him in S tier. Horizon, last season she was in S tier. She was the best legend in the game. This season, she's still useful, but like, she's kind of at that Bangalore part now where like, she's good, but you don't need a Horizon anymore. Like, especially now with Valk in the game, like, you don't need her to like move a team to high ground, because obviously, like, where is Valk? Oh, she's all the way over here on the right side. But yeah, Valk can get to high ground quicker than anyone else in the game now, so that's got taken from her. And then she goes 30% slower when she's going up in the lift, and when she gets to the top, she can only stay up there for 2 seconds. So it's like, and the strafe is also slower. So her lift just kind of got nerfed a lot, like into oblivion almost. And that was her main attraction. Like her passive is still really good. Like when you jump off a cliff, go like all the way down, it's like it didn't even happen. Like you keep your momentum, so that's still really good. And the ult is still good, just because you can throw grenades in there, and they're gonna be worried about shooting the ult or shooting at you. And they're worried about shooting the ult, you get free shots. They're worried about shooting you, they're gonna get hit by the grenades that you threw at them inside of the ult. So ult's still good. Good, not great, B tier. Lifeline, I have her in S tier now. Everyone thought she was trash at first because they took away the red shield, but all that is positioning. If your teammates aren't playing cover, that's not on you because you don't have a red shield, that's on them for not playing cover. So if your teammates play cover and she can res you behind that, she can get both teammates up at the exact same time. Her Q, the drone, she deploys it faster for one, and it goes 60% faster than before. And by the time you pop a battery, you're basically full healed again. So like, let's say you finish your fight, 2 teammates down, you clutch it, you get your teammates up and healed way faster than anyone else can to handle another third party. Like, her role right now is, before this rework, this is her second rework by the way, before that rework it was just like kind of, you don't do much until someone goes down, but now it's like she's kind of like third party damage control. The way she can pick a team up so fast, and in the middle of a fight, just use her drone. If like maybe just someone gets put down to 1 health, they don't even go down, just throw the drone on them, they're gonna be fine, they pop a battery. But yeah, and then the care package, bro, the care package guarantees you an upgrade. If you have purple armor, you can get gold armor. Not everyone likes gold armor, but like the fact that that's even an option is ridiculous. You get purple mags, that they have purple bolts, purple whatever. Can't go wrong with the care package now. Like, you're guaranteeing yourself better loot every time you drop it, and it always has armor. From what I've seen when I played her, you always get a better armor. Now if everyone has gold, then I don't think it would give an armor at that point, because it doesn't give red armor at all. There's not that. But yeah, S tier for her. Loba, B tier, the other support legend. I mean, her bracelet has improved. She can move full speed now when she throws it, and when she lands, she just has the animations on there. So it can be done aggressively, it can be, and it can be done to retreat, definitely, since you can move full speed, you can slide jump and all of that. But I feel like her only real value for the team is just her ult. I mean, yeah, her passive, you can tell people where stuff is at for sure, but her ult is the real value. It's loud, it does the whole thing, like it blasts the whole ring, the radius of it, so people know where you're at. So you make trade-offs when you do it, basically. And she's not essential, so I don't have her in A or S tier. Mirage is C tier. He's better than Fuse because he has a more solo ability. Fuse has a little bit of solo ability, but that's really it. Fuse doesn't have much team value at all, or any. Same with Mirage, he doesn't have much team value, but his solo value is higher than Fuse, but not enough to like, I can play any of these 4 in ranked. Like, I would pick any of these 4 over Mirage automatically, and he's just not viable for a team at all. All 4 of these people have team and solo value. Crypto has a lot of, not all team value, but it's a lot of team value, but it also benefits himself. And then S tier is just like, there's no reason not to have them on your team, basically. That's how I see it. But Mirage, no team value, decent solo value. It's like, that is C tier. Now Octane, I had him in A tier when I made the TikTok, but honestly, I think you can have Octane in S tier. Yes, the stem does more damage now. It does 20, I think it is. So you're losing almost like a cell. That's what I call it. That's 25. But you're using almost a cell when you stem. But as long as you're not reckless with using it, Octane is pretty much the same. Like, you just can't be popping stems here and there. But if you really got to get away, you can pop those stems if you need to. And if they're not hitting you, if they don't crack you, like, you'll be fine, I guess. But yeah. The way I see it, with Lifeline, Octane, and Horizon changes, they just don't want people being stupidly reckless anymore. Reckless with the Lifeline res, reckless with the Horizon lift, using it to heal and strafe, nobody can hit you, and reckless with the Octane stims, being able to do it so many times because there's not too much of a penalty to it. Pathfinder. He definitely has solo value with his grapple and team value. He can scan beacons, gets his ult faster by doing that, and then of course the zip line. But as far as moving a team, which is where his team value was at, I mean, people just do that better than him. I mean, Valk and Wraith. Valk is a walking jump tower, gets you way further than anyone else can. Wraith can get you from A to B while being invincible. He has good team value, good solo value, so I see him as B tier. Yeah. Rampart's C tier. I mean, she has good value. It's just thing is for her, you're not very mobile, and you know in Apex you have to be mobile to make it work. Like, yeah, she can just put stuff down, like put her barriers down. They get up, and then like when you got to move, just take them right back down and move to the next one. But she's very highly situational. I think in endgame she can do well, but yeah, I mean, you get a Spitfire with her though, nobody's really stopping you, I'll tell you that. Revenant. I'd say he can be comboed very well with Octane and Wraith, or even Valk. You can pop a Valk ult with him, so I think he has a lot of team comps, and he definitely has team value because of his totem and his Q. It's like to silence people, they can't use their abilities. Obviously that's valuable because it does last like 15-20 seconds, something around there. But his solo value, it's still good just because the silence works. I mean, it helps you, it helps the team, of course. But using the totem on your own is kind of, you just get hunted down. You can, because you can see the trail where it's leading back to. It's not like it just disappears. But I'd say he's an A tier. Like, having a Revenant is always valuable. Same with Crypto, so I think that's where I got him. Yeah, definitely. I'd have a Revenant on my team over these legends. I think this is accurate. Watson, I'd say she's A tier. People do not like to play her. She has like a 1% pick rate or something very, very low like that. But the thing about Watson is, if she locks up a building correctly, where you can't shoot the pylons, you can't really get in that building. And even if you try to throw stuff in there, she has pylons. Her ult, like a built-up trophy system, and gives you shield regen. And she has a passive, or she got it last season. She regens shield on her own. It's not very fast, but with her ult, it goes decently quick, and it's like better than nothing, you know what I'm saying? So her team value is obviously building defense, especially in endgame. When you hold a building in endgame with Watson, like, nobody can take it from you unless they have a Wraith portal. She phases through the fences and gets in the building. Like, that's one way you can do it. So like, there's ways through it. Of course, there's always a way to outsmart another legend with another ability, but yeah, I have her in A tier. I'm taking Watson over any of these, especially over Caustic, the other defensive character. So yeah, I got her in A tier. Wraith is back in S tier. No more low profile means she's taking the same amount of damage as everyone else now, except for Gibby, Caustic, and that's the only one. Yeah, just those two that have 4 to fight on them. But yeah, with no more low profile, and also on Watson as well. She had it and Lifeline had it, so it's gone. It's out the game completely. I mean, her Q is good. You can't be reckless with it. People are reckless with the Q. Before, you could do it instantly. It was just a bailout. Now it's like, it can still bail you out, of course, but it's not going to be the automatic bailout it once was. You just got to be smart with it, is the way I see it. She's still S tier to me. And finally, new legend, Valkyrie. I mean, she's A tier. I think I almost want to put her in S. I'm trying to see, like, I think the downside of having a Valkyrie is with her. I mean, I actually kind of have her in S tier. I mean, I'm main here, so I'm a little bit biased on this, but the thing is, people are saying her Q is weak. It's not really weak because it's meant for stunning. Like, yes, it does 25 damage, which is good. It's still a cell that they have to use now, but it stuns them. So they're slow. They can't turn as fast. So if you hit them with the Q and push immediately after, you're gonna have it easy, just one clip on somebody or multiple people. I mean, I've had that happen to me. I've had a clip on my streaming channel of that. But do I have her on the same? I think I'm gonna keep her in A tier. Like any of these legend, like obviously I'm taking Valk over Bangalore, Cosmic Horizon, Loba, Pathy, and of course everyone down here. But to say that she's at the top level of the meta, that could be a reach right now. I feel like that might be me being biased. All right, so let me know what you think about the list in the comments down below. I'll reply to all my comments. Also subscribe to the channel. Go ahead, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. I'm going to be doing the guns next week. Wednesday, I'm going to be doing the second part of my Arena versus BR series, which is up on my channel right now. I'll have a card go up to it right now. But go ahead, subscribe to the channel. Also subscribe to my streaming channel, like I should have mentioned in the beginning, but I didn't for some reason. But streaming channel on there. Streams are Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Videos on this channel are Wednesdays and Saturdays. I also have a stream. I had an extra stream on Friday where I was planning on doing the tournament mode but didn't have enough people. So, but I'm going to try to do that once a month where I just try to get enough people to run the custom lobbies. If not, it'll just be viewer games. So I think that's a good way to do it, just once a month, because like people ask a lot, and like a lot of times it'll be people that come into my stream, ask, and if I say no, they leave. So it's like I just want to dead that and just have one day a month where I just actually play with viewers, or if it's the tournament mode, then play against them as well. But yeah, if you are here for any of that, go and subscribe. I know it's the third time I told you to, but you should have done it by now. Come on now. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Peace.